YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to this video. I haven't posted in the last week, but the last video that you guys might have seen on this channel was me making an announcement that we are opening up Project Life HQ, an in-person environment, an in-person atmosphere. I have not included the details yet of what is going to be inside of that or kind of my plan with it, but a lot of cool and exciting videos to come from it leading up to that point, which is going to get you guys in tune with everything you need to know. And who knows, maybe even have you there at the grand opening. So right now, technically nothing is set in place. There is no building that's been leased, no warehouse that's been leased, nothing that's been bought for it, but it is a dream getting turned into reality, something I'm setting out for, right? Putting it on display for you guys, everything I'm doing to go ahead and make this happen. Ultimately trying to get you to be able to set certain goals inside of your mind, saying, hey, you know, I want to get this new job in 6 months, or hey, I want to, you know, save up this amount of money in the next year or two, right? I want you to set big goals for yourself, be able to go out and be able to crush them. If I could help you in any certain way from these videos, that's my goal. If I can help you any other way from comments or, you know, you reaching out to me, that's another way that, you know, I would love to be able to support your journey. But it is Friday right now. It's 8:50. I'm editing a YouTube video. This video that you're watching right here for this week. This is 103 weeks till I open up the Project Life HQ. So once I get done wrapping up this video, which I'm probably not going to finish it fully today, is I have a call at 10 a.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then I got some other tasks, you know, that I'm going to be doing. I would love to go to a coffee shop for kind of the second half of the day. It's Friday. I don't have anything really this afternoon or evening call wise or schedule wise, so I'd love to go do, you know, kind of a relaxing session there, just clear the mind, keep making progress, and ultimately moving the needle forward. So what we are going to actually do from this point is we're going to hit a rewind. Like I mentioned, it's Friday right now, but we're going to rewind back to Monday, me a little bit of a slower start kicking off the day, but just being transparent. And it seems like this video is a lot of me being transparent.
Good morning, happy Monday. Today is March 25th. We're starting off this video series being transparent. Yesterday we had thrown my parents a surprise 30th wedding anniversary. It's about 7:40 a.m. Usually I like to get up about 5:15, 5:30. But 7:30, 7:40, still tired, still kind of, you know, relaxed. Did have some wine last night, so drank a little bit. That's not a normal thing. I definitely don't like drinking on Sundays, but did make an exception, you know, and I think this is the biggest part of the upcoming, you know, 2-year transformation here as we start to turn dreams into reality, is me being transparent. I think this is the biggest part of me stepping into the person that I want to be, because I think it's easy for sometimes to gain some momentum and to kind of push aside the things that maybe I don't do so frequently, but are still a part of my life, you know. And this is the journey of, you know, overcoming, you know, whether it's bad habits or things I wish I did better as a person or as a leader, or, you know, things that are necessary inside of my business. So we're getting after it. It's again Monday morning, 103 weeks until the opening of Project Life HQ. Let's get up and let's get after it. Let's do some shit.
Just finished up my workout. It's Wednesday morning now. I did work out the last 2 days down my basement, did some cardio, did some, you know, burpees, a little bit of weight training and stuff. But honestly, just a true reflection here, this is probably my first real workout since I made, you know, the announcement about 2 weeks ago about me launching the headquarters, you know. So obviously not off to a strong start in terms of, you know, how I'd like to be showing off or showing up, I mean, but that's how, you know, this journey needs to be. You know, this journey is about me growing. You know, I'm not going to be able to open up a headquarters if, you know, everything was just handed to me. I mean, obviously I'd be able to open it that way, but I'm not going to be able to open up the headquarters if I'm not showing up the way I need to, right? If I'm not expanding week after week, month after month, if I'm not pushing myself, you know. So it's like so easy to just be like, hey, you know, hey, we have 103 weeks, 102 weeks, you know, which leads me to one of the most common questions that I've been getting and I'm here to answer for you guys. everyone's like, hey, why did you say 104 weeks, right? Why did you not say 2 years? Or why did you not say 24 months? Now, when you say 2 years, it becomes super easy. I think it's Tony Robbins who says it. We overvalue what we can do in 5 years, but we undervalue what we can do in 1 year, you know? And I think a lot of times if you push it off, if I said 2 years, you know, I could miss out on a few workouts and be like, oh, I'm okay, I'm still good, I have 2 years. But that's not how I want to live by it. I want to be under pressure while building this out and turning it into a reality. So last week 104 weeks, this week 103 weeks, the next 2 or 3 weeks we're going to be sub 100, you know, and it feels like, hey, we're really starting to count down. So this is going to let me break things down more actionably and ultimately, you know, keep growing into, you know, who I need to be.
If you guys can, you know, fully see the sky in this clip, but friggin' looks beautiful out. So I'm jumping on here. I was thinking about writing a transparent kind of email, and I apologize if you hear this kind of bouncing around, but I was thinking about writing a transparent email, just being vulnerable, you know, talking a little bit about business and, you know, certain things that, you know, go on when you're trying to make change, you know. And it's like, no matter what, no matter who, change is a tough thing, you know. And so I was just trying to put myself out there, trying to inspire people, and I couldn't come up with, I don't know, the perfect theme or the perfect saying or the perfect, you know, way to really write the email. And this is actively, you know, something I'm trying to work through. Is I want to not try to be perfect, you know, just like put out there what's on my mind. Or even in my day, you know, a lot of times it's, you know, trying to do the right things, and if I don't think it's the right thing, then maybe I don't do it. But if it's something that needs to get done, you know, just trying to show up better and better. And so I wanted to record this. So it's 103 weeks, you know, until I open up the HQ, or as I would like to, but I'm set on that. I'm gonna keep sticking to it. I'm doing it, right? We're doing it, we're showing up. And it's weird because I feel just this like pressure of already being behind. Right now, me recording this, it's Thursday. Monday will be, you know, 102 weeks left until we open up the HQ. This weekend is Easter, so I'm not gonna be doing a ton of work. And I have this kind of pressure of either being scared of letting myself down, or now that I've already made it public, is, you know, questioning myself, hey, what if I can't do it? Or what if I do make this decision and be like, holy shit, let's go ahead with it, excuse me, and possibly losing everything, possibly, you know, not being able to make it work, or not having the perfect plan. So I'm just putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into, you know, being aware of these feelings, and most importantly, doing the things that are helping me work through it, you know. So if I feel behind, thinking, you know, hey, what things can I do? What planning can I put in place? What action can I take to not make me feel behind? You know, one of the things I'm doing, one of the things I want to share with you guys is, you know, planning out. I'm just listing every single thing that I could think about, you know, wanting in the HQ. And with me doing some research, you know, right now it's said to be about 30 grand to about 120, depending on how nice you want to make it. That's $120,000. That's not including friggin', you know, rent or leasing, you know, an office space or something, or a warehouse, or wherever it's going to be. So just really trying to map it out, trying to take the, you know, my best foot forward every single day. So I just wanted to get on here, be transparent, share what's going on, and most importantly, just keep trying to put my head or myself ahead. You know, a perfect example, raining out here right now, so that's why I'm not breathing right. But just trying to push through, you know. And I think it's easier to let ourselves down when we don't think about taking that action, you know. And it's like being set on a path is just part of it. It's the showing up that's most important. And the more you show up, the better you show up. That's where you start to become more confident, where you start to see things, you know, start to click. Perfect example, hey, if I can map it out where I say to myself, I'm gonna need 50 to 60 grand to open up this headquarters. Now I can put that plan together. Oh, look at these little deer. I don't know if you could see them. Look at that, man. Just got to see a little baby deers or some deer laying. But yeah, if I can go ahead and map it out, it becomes so much easier to come up with a plan of, hey, this is how much I have to make in my business to allow me to do this, or this is how much I have to save every day or every week or every month to allow me to get there. 102 weeks coming up this Monday. I'm gonna try to do a video every single week. I'm actually thinking about some sort of daily post, kind of documenting it, but the same way I was saying too about that internal pressure, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, right? I think about the hype that could kind of come from it, me posting one day a week, or I mean every single day, but it's not about the hype right now. It's about putting in the work. So I'm gonna shut this down here tomorrow, pump for it, wide open day. I got a call at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., wide open day of just head down, focused work, but not forcing too much, not pressuring ourselves too much, just showing up, making the most out of every day, and then gonna go be present with the family on Sunday for Easter.